I haven't been here very long, but I can tell you, this is a very special place. You know it in so many more ways than I do. And even though as I reflect on this past month of sharing during Sunday services, from Richard Davis Lowell, from Andre Vera, from Millie Phillips, Reverend Lori, and Mari Magaloni Ramos, honestly, I am blown away. There is so much life and so much of the good in life here. Even amidst the suffering, illness, war, tensions, and violence that seems to be nipping at our heels. The spirit of this church is palpable. You can see it in the friendships that overflow when memorializing cherished members of this fold. Richard's reflection about Ronald Hugh Shear made me want to behold his designs that turn emotion into tangible expression. And what a poetic way to think about our covenanting. Turning emotion into tangible expression. It starts in trusting your gut and verifying your thoughts and feelings, while also looking for every opportunity to step into generosity and praise for others, like Andre named earlier this month. You, as a group, committed to exactly this work in conversation yesterday for hours. As you pondered the existing covenants between small groups, the board, and the staff, and gave feedback for our process this weekend, I heard very clearly that many people like that simple, poetic statement we use every week in worship. James Villa Blake wrote it while he served both the Evanston, Illinois congregation and was a driving force for the Western Unitarians in the 1890s. It is a testimony to his poetry that goes straight to the heart of who we are, that so many congregations say something very close to this every week. So in the questionnaire, some of you got, a lot of you gave feedback to us, and some of you got into reframing that language with an eye toward greater inclusivity that I appreciate. Someone suggested, love is the spirit of our covenant, and service is our expression of that love. In fact, love and respect were the most common words named in the questionnaire that dozens of you returned. Peace was a close second, along with listening, helping one another, sharing, and repairing relationships. I can see that so many of you get it. And deepening into this sense of relationship has been very healing and insightful for me this weekend. I can feel my whole body relax when I stop to really take this good news in. There are people of faith working it out, committed to graceful grounding in our deepest beliefs. Freely committing to acknowledging good intentions and paying attention to the impacts, even while so much of our world needs more love and more insight and more resources. In my heart and in my dreams, community is a place where I hold and hone my best self week after week. Naming it and occasionally proclaiming what that best self is, that I want to hold myself accountable for so that I can live into loving kindness, to easily open to compassion, and to notice every single spark of joy and creativity that is abundant in our midst if you just look for it. In this context, as Mari so beautifully put it, accountability is love, and love is liberation. Those ingredients that you offered last week during the time of all ages, hope, action, community, humility, onions. Wasn't sure if that meant tears or flavor or burnt offerings. Commitment, respect, trust, love, faith, ceremony, honesty, service, promise, laughter, freedom, accountability, attention, compassion, joy, prayer, spirit. Those ingredients and many conversations and thoughts make up this luscious ambrosia that can make us, in Mari's words, robust enough to run towards each other, making space, the kairos kind of space for each other. That gives me goosebumps. Deep listening that gives us a sense of resourcefulness to move at the speed of trust. In life, there will be times when bad moods, difficult circumstances, and just raw pain create this sense of oops or ouch or whoa here. The covenant that we are naming this morning aims to be a living guide to how to juggle those hot potatoes and come around right together, finding love and commitment right here.